Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Jessi FIT Pilates, your home to get unicorn fit, toned, and flexible. We are here today with a Magic Circle Flow. So it's Pilates based, a little more flexibility than usual in some of my workouts. This is part of my 21-day core challenge here on YouTube. Remember, this is your home to get fit, toned, and flexible. This 21-day challenge will take you from being not feeling so great in your body, not feeling ready for festival season, to getting into your hottest booty shorts before Coachella or any Burning Man, any of the other festivals that you have lined up this season. So grab your Magic Circle and join on in. So this workout is a flow-based routine. We'll be doing some Pilates-based movements, mostly a Pilates-based workout today. I have sticky bottoms. These are from Arabesque, and I am wearing my brand new Neyama Kula Yoga. I will also give you some links for discount codes below. So grab your Magic Circle and let's start standing. I'm going to show you the side view and actually face the camera, and take my shoulders back. Heels are together, toes are apart. I'm in my Pilates stance. You can start to toe ball heel a few times, right? I really like to warm up like that, so I call that rolling through the feet. And let's just keep the weight in the toes, and I just want you to stretch, release, right? So you're reaching the circle back, and what that's doing, it should be stretching the front of your chest. Now try not to wobble back and forth, and each time I just want you to stretch back a little bit more and start to rise up through your spine by drawing your belly in and wrapping behind your thighs as you stretch those arms back and down. Exhaling and inhaling. Last two and one. I'm going to turn and face you, and let's just go ahead and take one hand up. I'm still in that Pilates stance, and just stretch over, bring the circle up, switch hands, and over to the other side. Circle to both hands. I'm pressing into both feet, and I'm just stretching. Reaching over, coming up. Really getting a side bend in. Try not to lean into one foot necessarily. Try to really stretch the ribs to the opposite and the hips to the opposite side. Now, from there, let's just go ahead and mobilize the shoulders a few more times. Roll them down and back, right? And then maybe forwards. And right from there, let's just hold it right in front of our hips. Keep the heels down and just do a few plies, keeping the ankles down for the first few. Gentle squeeze in the circle. Shoulders are reaching down, neck is long, and my belly's drawing in. Just give me three more here. Two. Hold it. Now raise and lower the heels, right? So I'm halfway down, my knees are bent. And now hold, stretch the legs, bend. So now I'm coming into a fuller plie. And I find it's actually nice to counterbalance the arms as you come up. Or you can always keep the heels down. My knees are about over my toes, so you don't want to make them too wide. My tailbone points down, but I'm not forcing it into a flat position. Just 4 and 3, 2. Now hold it halfway in that plie. Lower and lift the heels a few more times. 3, 2, 1. Come on up, drop the heels, roll down through your spine. Keep most of the weight in your toes. You can soften the knees a little bit. Roll back up. Segment one vertebra at a time. Chin to chest, upper back, middle back, lower back, middle back, upper back. Raise those arms, lower them. Now, raise the arms above the head and come down into half of that plie, right? Keep the spine tall, softness through the elbows, but you can squeeze on that circle. And let's go back to those side bends. So my arms are in like this diamond shape. I'm trying to keep my heels high. You'll see I'm shaking a little bit, but we're just going back into some easy side bends. Maybe these are a little harder. Exhale and inhale. Really focusing on opening the sides of the body. 2, 1. Come down to your heels, lower the circle, open up into second position, right? So just a wide turned out position. Take a second, make sure that your heels are even, right? And your toes are turned out evenly. Draw your belly muscles in, and let's just do a few plies here, keeping the heels down. So I'm opening the knees wide towards my ankles. You want to try to keep your knees over that midfoot, and you want to try, you'll see I have a tendency to go here a little tight, but if you're super flexible, you'll want to make sure you're not turning out too much. So line it up right over that midfoot. I have the fishnet to kind of show me where that midfoot is, and hold down. Draw the arms, a few side bends here. Exhale and inhale. So side bending is one of those things that we just don't do when we're sitting at a desk, right? We just don't do when we're driving. And it's a new normal human movement. We can make this a little harder by adding a heel raise. Exhaling and inhaling. A few more for 4, 3, 2, let's hold one side. And look at your left if you're mirroring me. Little pulses. Bend, 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 bend. Center it. Lift the other heel. Bend to the other side. Right, right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come on down for just a second. I want you to take your hand to your thighs, come down a little bit deeper, and let's add some twisting into this plie. So opposite shoulder to knee, come to the center, I'm pretty tall here, and then other side, right? Twist, center, twist, center. Now, grab the circle, place it about an arm's distance from you. First, I just want you to stretch your legs, bend them. I'm keeping my spine neutral, and I've got tension on the circle, especially as I bend my knees and lower. My shoulders are off my ears, my abs are in tight, and go back to really opening those knees, right over those toes. Press, press. Now hold, we're gonna go back to that twist. Keep your right hand down, open, exhale, come through the center, and then other side. Think about moving from your sternum bone and from your ribs, as opposed to just from your hands and your shoulders, right? And rotate. And rotate, if you wanted to make it a little harder, add the heel raise. And rotate, 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 just 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down, little pulses, actually, the little pulses, lift those heels up, pause, abs are in, feel those inner thighs burn for 4, 3, 2, 1. One final stretch, straighten the legs, cat-cow through your spine, inhaling and exhaling. We've got gentle tension on the circle, round, arch, and round, and arch, and round, and arch. Awesome. And we're going to sit with your feet about mat width apart. They can be a little wider. Bend your knees if you need to modify, but we're just going to do a version of the spine stretch, rounding the spine down, Inhaling, lifting, drawing the shoulders back, lengthening, and really sitting high on those sit bones. I'm going to adjust that circle a little bit closer to me, so when I lift, I don't feel like I'm leaning. And then down. As you're in here, try to round from the center of your body as opposed to just the shoulders. Left. Now flex your toes. Point. Flex. Point as you press. Release and flex, look up, exhale, press. 2 more, 1 more. Now, I want you to press one hand down and reach. Come through the center, so it's saw, but keep pressing into that circle and lift up, right? So this won't let you collapse. Having that circle of press, it really helps me find that lift through my low body. Few more. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to slide my feet together. So let's start with the knees a little bit soft. Circle in front, shoulders off the ears. You can slide them forward and back a few times. Then tuck your towel. Roll your spine back into the mat. We'll just do a few of the roll up. Right now the circle will help you. Remember, you can always bend your knees. The more you bend your knees, the more help you'll get if you have tight legs. Round forward, roll 1 vertebra at a time, down and up. Stretching and rounding. 2 more here like this. 1 more time. Now, hook both of your feet with the circle. Bend your knees and lay back for me. From there, open your feet and slide the circle between your ankles. You can bend the knees if you need to. I'm just going to have you lift your head up and do a few of the hundreds. So arms are pumping. We're inhaling. And then exhale. Can you lower your legs today? Inhale to raise. Exhale. I'm imprinting my spine today. And lift. Inhale. And exhale. You can always lower your head if this is too much on your neck. 4 more. Really try to curl from your abs and lift. Inhale. Keep pumping the arms. Make sure you're from the shoulders, not from the wrists. 1 more time. And release. Ooh, okay. So from here, hold the circle on one side, right? So both of your hands are in one of the loops, and you're gonna try to get rid of, slide the circle over your unicorn horn. And let's go back to our flat back position. So just a gentle flat back. Neutral spine feels better for you. And then use your hands as opposed to your neck and find that ab curl position. And we can start with some single leg stretch. Right, I'm in my flat back today. And then you can switch it, switch it, switch it, switch, 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 right? 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a deep breath in there. And right, flat back. Let's go heels together, toes apart. Froggies. Right? Belly zips in. Low back stays flat. If you want to lift your head, reach and keep it up. Right? You can point and flex. Point, flex. The lower you go, the harder it gets. 4 more. Point, flex, point, flex. 2 more. Point, flex. 1 more. Point, and then little scissor kicks for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pointing those toes. Keep letting them back. Breathe in, and 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go ahead and flip it onto our tummies. slide the circle between really like the fleshy part of your hands. I'm going to come onto the mat just so that I'm not kicking into the floor. The whole thing with Pilates is you really have to be lifting the low belly. Draw the elbows back, lift through your chest, engage your upper back, start to squeeze the circle, and then just kick a leg, kick, 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 kick. Now, just make sure you're really lifting your belly off of the mat the whole time, drawing the shoulders away from your spine for 4, 3, 2, 1, right? I'm really lifted through my belly. From here, I'm going to come up to a full cobra and just get that full extension of the spine before I lower it on down. From here, come back to all fours. Give me a few cat-cows, inhale and exhale. If you want to just take another wrist stretch, or if you want to take a wrist stretch, one hand, and then the other. Right, so you want to try to keep the elbows straight when you do these. And if you sit back more, you'll get a little bit more of a stretch. This is great if you type a lot. Now, I'm going to have us come back to the forearms. And if you're mirroring me, it'll be your right foot. Now, this is the tricky part. You have to get it between your heel. And have a sense of humor about this. And underneath your bum. We're on the elbows. Abs are in. Shoulders are reaching off the spine. Lift the circle. Release. Lift. Release. Lift, release. Shoulders are off the ears, neck is long, abs are in. Let's go for 6. Right? Keep squeezing it so you don't drop it. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Little pulses. Try to squeeze it. Squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Now circle. Circle, circle, 4, little circles with that knee, 3, push into both elbows, 2, now reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the circle, place it between your hands, press your hands down for just a second, come up to a quick pike. Right, circle goes between the hands, right through the palms, and then let's come up to a quick pike, right, elbow pike though, squeezing that circle, sending the hips back, and then dropping the knees down, rounding and arching the spine a few times here, and then let's go ahead and bring the circle to the other cheek and foot. Bring the elbows back down, squeeze that circle, take a minute if you need to get there, you can always pause the video. Now, shoulders are off the ears, belly is lifted, hips stay square, lift the knee in the circle, lower. The range of motion might need to be small. Lower, lift, lower, lift, breathe in, out. 6, 5, squeeze those shoulder blades together, squeeze that circle, 4, 3, 2, hold it, right? Now squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, 4, 3, 2, give me those circles, 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 for 5, for 4, 3, 2, let's reverse it, out, out, for 6, 5, keep pushing into your hands, keep drawing your belly muscles in, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, almost just lost it. So I'm going to slide the circle aside, and I'm going to bring, it's my left, but if you're mirroring me, it might be your right leg, that leg into a pigeon position. And I'm really gonna lift my chest up here. My elbows are long. I'm gonna take a breath in and really square up my hips. Right? If you need a little boost, you can always use the circle. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, take that front foot out to the side, a little bit more of your mat. From here, I'm just gonna have us bend down and up a few times. I have a little bit of a diamond push-up position, right? My thumbs are turned in and so are my pinkies. And then come on down. And from here, I'm going to use the circle to help scoop that back foot into more of a mermaid type position, right? And I'm just going to hold it there a few seconds. And you can push against the circle with that foot to really give it more of a stretch. So if you push back, and I'm going to let that go. And slide around to a plank. I'm going to slide the circle right underneath my rib cage, and I'm just going to hold the plank for a few seconds. One of my favorite ways to use the push-up, we use Magic Circles for push-ups, right? So really, really make sure your low back is supported with your abs. My feet are pretty wide. Elbows drawing in slightly towards my body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, circle forward, other knee forward. Slide the circle aside if you like, and just hold it with straight arms. Deep breath in here, squaring off the hips. You want to make this more challenging. The foot reaches out. And then you can bring your hands into a little bit of a diamond and take a few push-ups here. Lowering your body by reaching the elbows to the sides, extending the elbows to press up, to mobilize your hips and your shoulders a bit more. Last one. Now grab your circle. Bend your back knee. Hook it to your foot. Hand comes forward, the other hand comes in, and then you can kind of play around. I'm exaggerating a little bit. And I'm pushing into the circle with my foot just to open up that left hip. It's my left, it might be your right if you're mirroring me. Deep breath in. And let that go. From here, let's go ahead and take it back to the mat. And let's place the circle between your ankles. And let's go ahead and take your hands under your knees and see if you can round up and round back. Round up and back. Try not to rock onto your neck, just to the tips of the shoulder blades. And then hold, stretch and bend the knees. You want to make it harder, the hands can reach. We'll go for 5. As you can see, it's not easy. You gotta really draw the bellies in. 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can grab the ankles, open leg rocker back and up with straight legs. Really squeeze the circle and lift the chest. Try to keep the rolls small. Inhale back, exhale up, inhale back, exhale up. One more time. Inhale back, exhale up. Grab the circle, lower the legs, and let's actually come to this diamond position. Taking an exhale and inhale. One more time. Rounding the spine forward and up. Now hold it forward. From here, place your left hand forward, reach that right hand back, lift up through your chest, lift up through your spine, push into the circle and see if you can rotate back a little bit deeper to Take those fingertips back deeper, a little bit behind you. Breathing in, and then exhaling, coming to the center, lifting back up, reaching that air back, hand back, pushing into the front hand, and looking back over the back shoulder. Deep breath in, and exhale. Thank you so much for tuning in to my Unicorn World and my Pilates 21-day challenge, day 17 down. Day 17 of the challenge down. Make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. Visit my website for more about the challenge here. And I will see you tomorrow for day 18. Unicorn babes, you've almost got this.